Good enough. All right, we're gonna go over some more movies today. I'm sorry, I'm not fully clear. I'm a little bit shadowy. I have this light above me that's kind of also my light for my screen and my stuff like that, so I'm a little bit blurry, but it's been a blurry couple of years for these movies. So let's go over 2013, 2014. All right, let's go. Movie 43, no one knows how it was made. It's such a weird movie. I don't understand it at all. It's like, what? I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me. Um, there are a few saving graces here and there, but it is like the first scene or two are good, and the rest of the movie is a straight drop to the bottom. Awful, horrible, really just no one knows how it was made. All these actors and actresses got in this movie, it's like trash. The only good sketch is the first one, and that's even it. The rest is just horrible, disgusting garbage. Die Hard 5. I never thought I'd say this. Man, it's awful. It's boring, rote, doesn't make sense. They're in like Russia or Chernobyl or something. It's not even like one of those things where he gets involved because he like, has to. It's like, oh, we kidnapped your kid or something and you have to go save him. Yeah, it should have been just a happenstance, but then again, I don't know. It's poor Die Hard. I miss you. Despicable Me 2, wasn't a fan of the villain, wasn't a fan of the weird purple minions. Honestly, not a big fan of the whole thing in general with this. Yeah, this one just isn't really my cup of tea. Don't like it. This one either. Just not a fan of this one. Forgotten most of it. Don't need to really say anything good about it. It's not a good movie. It's just, it looks cool, but it's just whatever. Just boring. I don't remember this one either. I hate to say. I feel bad about these reviews that I'm giving. They're not even reviews. They're more like, do I remember this movie or not? I don't. It's unmemorable. Kind of boring. Bruce Willis is making a, good lot this year, though. That's good. This one I think was insane. It's crazy. I saw it with my grandma, I think. She wanted to see it, I guess. And I just tagged along. And it was fun. It's like a plane or a submarine or some kind of weird garbage they go through at the end of the movie. Don't remember, though. Nothing really that much to say about this one. Run-Ups 2. Another Adam Sandler fest. That's it. I don't remember anything about this one. Wasn't there like a deer in their bed? I don't know. I forget. Kind of stupid. Thor Dark World. I watched this when I was sick once, so that counts. I like the Loki scenes with Thor, but other than that, it's boring. The Dark Elves are bad villains. I like how they went back and kind of retconned it in Infinity War, which is pretty cool. But other than that, this movie's kind of boring. I like the final fight, actually. I think that was a good final fight where they had like the portals and stuff. That was interesting, at least. Monsters University never should have been made. I'm sorry. Not a fan of this one. I like the character designs and stuff. I liked the ending. The ending was good. That was pretty cool, how they went to the human world for a bit. That was interesting. Other than that, yeah, I wouldn't mind a sequel. No more prequels. Come on. I think I forgot when I saw this, but I know I saw this. Chadwick's in this one. Pretty cool. Harrison Ford as well. I think Alan Tudyk's in this one as well. It's pretty good. Nice little message on this movie, and it's well done. I don't remember much about it, and that's why I'm putting it so low, but yeah. World War Z, I like this concept here shown in the poster. Where am I looking? Of these zombies actually climbing up the side of the thing. Other than that, it's pretty hokey and dopey and funny, and oh my god, there's like a scene where he just kicks back and has like a Pepsi or something while the zombies are attacking around him or whatever. It's really just oddly humorous at points. I saw this one with my friends in the theater back in college. It was a good movie. Philip Seymour Hoffman, one of his last couple movies here and there. Good job for all involved. I never saw the third and fourth ones. I kind of just fell off the franchise, honestly. Same with Hangover. Just yawn. Kind of boring. No real point to it. Same thing happened again, I guess. They kidnapped Doug instead of Doug. I don't know. And they get like assistance from Ken Jeong and I think Mike Tyson or something. I remember a few shots from this for some reason. But yeah, Just not a huge fan of this one. But I will give you this. What's up, Golden Apple Gaming? Yeah, there, I said it. Gravity. It's a movie. Good effects. Pretty okay. Clooney and Bullock do a good job, I think. So many, I think, memes at the time about how she's like flying through space and flipping through space, and it's pretty funny. But other than that, nothing really much to say about it. Just your average space movie, replaced by a better one. White House Down is okay. I remember liking this one. Tatum and Fox do a good job at this one, I think. They're alright. But yeah, nothing much to say. Same kind of concept in the same year, oddly enough, but this one's just better. I like Gerard Butler and Aaron Eckhart and Morgan Freeman much better than the previous one. This one's done well also. I like this one a lot. Star Trek Into Darkness. I think I put this a little bit high because of Star Trek, but I think it did a good job. You know, Khan coming back was pretty cool. And I find it funny how both Star Trek sequels have Khan in them, which is interesting. And sorry for spoiling a film that's way old, but Khan is in this movie. And, I mean, I haven't seen the Star Trek movie because I'm only on season 3 for the old TV show. And I'll get to the movie after I watch that. But, yeah, I feel like the Khan in the original series was done way better. Benedict Cumberbatch is in this, though. He does a pretty good job. Now You See Me is a pretty good movie with a pretty good twist. It's magic junk. Not much else to say. It's a good movie, but really not a huge fan. I don't know. I mean, I remember the effects were good, and it was like, ooh, cool, but it was all CG, honestly, which kind of takes out the fact that you were watching a movie and no sleight of hand and yada yada. They just do tricks and whatever. It's kind of funny. And this poster sucks, by the way. I just want to point that out. This poster really sucks. One of my dad's friends, I think, wrote the original script for this movie or something like that. He wrote the original story this is based on. It's pretty cool, actually. It's like guys that own a gym and then they become murderers or something. It's really weird, but it's an interesting movie with kind of like a dark humor that I kind of like. So, yeah, I'll give it that. It's pretty good. Man of Steel. Yeah, this one is divisive, whatever. I liked it. It was okay. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting it. Michael Shannon did a great job in this one. I really like Michael Shannon a lot. But yeah, Man of Steel was good. Not really like the best movie ever. I think it was good. Henry Cavill's a good Superman. I think better, honestly, than David Corenswet. So take that as you will. But yeah, let's see how his career goes down the line. I hope he keeps getting into good stuff. He's a good actor. I like him. Cloudy 2. I love Cloudy 1. One of my favorite movies of all time. Cloudy 2 is not that. This one's more tech bro, Apple, yada yada kind of thing. Way more kid friendly and stuff rather than the original's message and characters. Not that great a movie, I think. You know, it could be better. I love the designs of the creatures. They're really well done. And the ending was interesting. It's just one of those movies where you had a definitive ending of the first one, and then you have to retread things and fix things in order to make your sequel. And it kind of works in a way, but works and doesn't work in other ways. It's just odd. Iron Man 3 has that weird, dumb twist with the villain that no one really cares about, and I don't care about either. I don't mind it. I hated that the villains and AIM was wasted, honestly. That whole thing, they should have had AIM, and they should have stuck MODOK in here. That would have been great if that was the twist of the movie, where it didn't, like, you know, make you a fire-breathing guy. It turned your head giant, you know? Where it just turns your head giant and you explode. And that would be amazing if they made him MODOK. That would have been great if they made Killian MODOK. It would have made so much sense. It would have been awesome. And I think it would have been a really cool thing to do. But yeah, this movie's just a little overstuffed in a way with, I think, villains and stuff like that. Yeah. Marvel just getting too big for his britches here, I think. At some points. I love this movie. It's really good. They do a great job with adapting the Gatsby character as well as all the other things going on with that book. Not much to say. I love the aesthetic. I love the music. I thought it was really cool. They put a little modernity into it. And it's just a nice movie. I like it a lot. Pacific Rim is really cool. A lot of robots, a lot of fighting, a lot of underwater fighting, which is pretty cool. And the whole double mind sync thing they do is really interesting, how they make it work with this. And the effects are great. The fact that they built a giant wall is pretty funny. Um, and just, yeah, not much else to say other than that it's a cool concept and a really cool movie. A lot of great effects. We're the Millers is an anomaly. I really like these kind of comedies that are more down to earth. I also love the concept of this one, that it's a family that comes together out of sheer necessity and trying to get away from it all. They rent an RV and they don't even know each other and they're trying to like be a family. And at the end they eventually are, which is pretty cute. And it's a fun little movie that really just works out well. And Nick Offerman's in it, so yeah. It's really great. I like this one a lot. Very, very cleverly done. The Hobbit is pretty cool. I mostly like... This is the sequel to the first one. I don't know why they made him 3 movies, but... Whatever. It's... Can't change it now. Smaug is the reason I like this one. Benedict Cumberbatch as the big dragon, and he does all the cool motion capture for it. You see him writhing on the floor, like crawling around. It's really funny. But I just think that... did a great job in this movie. Not much else to say. There's spiders in this, and I didn't like that part. And I had to close my eyes for a little bit. Yeah. Something I don't want to admit too much, but I think this is a good movie. I really like the parts of Smaug. They were really awesome. And yeah. Not much else to say. Oz the Great and Powerful is a nice reinterpretation of the original while adding a couple of things here and there, while also acting as a prequel. It wears a lot of hats, but wears them well and balances them well. And the characters are really well done here. I think we have several characters you don't even see in the initial, like treatments and stuff like that. And Disney did a great job making this their own kind of thing. They couldn't use certain kinds of paint for certain characters. But it was pretty cool to see this kind of adaptation of the original. And we'll see another one later on this or next year or something for Wicked. So that'd be awesome to see. Yeah, they did a great job with this one. Wonderful. Yeah, I liked it a lot. World's End's pretty cool. It's a bar hopping, friend thing with another Simon Pegg movie. It's a bar hopping kind of thing turned into an alien invasion halfway through. It's really well done and super just awesome. I really like this one. The ending's really funny and how they defeat the aliens. Just to show you that maybe drunkenness is a good thing at some points. I'm not advocating it, but in the case of this movie, what is my hair doing? What is my hair? I need a haircut, like desperately need a haircut. My hair is like trying to attack me. Okay. Yeah, going back to the movie. It's funny. It's clever. It's good. It's Simon Pegg. I like these a lot. These are great. Frozen. Yeah, the let it go that never let go. What else can I say? I really like this one. It was very well done. It's a nice message about sisterhood at the end, and it's a nice subversion, in a good way, of all these different Disney tropes. How they're trying to play now against it instead of towards it, which is good. Life lessons that work out well. Wolf of Wall Street has one scene that I really love where Leo DiCaprio is just crawling on the floor, and it's really funny. A lot of great scenes in this one. A lot of, lovely scenes and stuff. It's pretty funny to see this guy just, wheel and deal his way. It's like they took the character from Catch Me If You Can and turned it into a super mogul guy. But a lot of wonderful scenes in this one. A lot of great acting in this one. Jonah Hill did a great job also, I think. And it's just a weird, wild movie that's pretty fun to see. The Way, Way Back was pretty interesting. I like this one a lot because of Steve Carell. He played sort of a villain character in this one. And that's mostly why I like it. But it really just... Oh, I'm getting a haircut soon. I'm definitely getting a haircut soon. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. That was, awful. My hair was worse than Steve Carell's character in this. How's it going? 1.9... Oh, I ain't saying that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nope. Goodbye. Goodbye. I ain't saying that. Gotta fix that acronym. Okay. For those of you who don't know, that was a YouTuber with a strange name that should be changed. Anyways. The Way Back is a pretty good movie. It's more down to earth and kind of chill. I like these kinds of movies, honestly. You know, a little bit of sunshine in a way, where it isn't really too outlandish, but pretty good enough. I don't remember that much about this movie though, but it had a really nice, moral, a really great ending that tied back to the beginning, which is pretty good. And just some nice parts in it that I remember more as when I was younger, 5, 6 years ago when I wrote this list initially. But I think the just characters are really good in this, and the morals as well. I love this one. The Danny McBride scene where he makes breakfast is one of my favorite scenes of all time. It's brilliant. Very was awesome. The whole rapture angle is hysterical. And Channing Tatum, oh, he makes a great cameo in this one. It's just so funny. All the random celebrities in the beginning in the mansion is just brilliant. I really love that. Just the characters are just excellent. They're just the actors kind of playing themselves. It's really funny. I feel like this is like the swan song of the great Judd Apatow type movies with the Brat Pack over here. And it's just epic. It's really just epic, this one. Very funny, super clever, on the nose in a good way, and just it knows what the audience wants. And my gosh, the Michael Cera scene is so good. She actually smacked him, which is really funny. But yeah, great job on this. Same Mr. Banks is an anomaly. I usually wouldn't put a movie this high, but I really loved it. I loved how it told the story of the Sherman Brothers and P.L. Travers and Disney himself. Played really well by Tom Hanks. I think he did a great job in this. Better than the animatronic they recently made, but this is a great movie though. I like how it goes into her past. That's my favorite part of this whole thing. How it goes into her past, her father and stuff like that. It really just, hit for me. It really was well done. I mean, yeah, they changed the ending a little bit from real life, how she hated the movie, but she's like crying, loving it during this movie. But it's fine and it works for the film. Yeah, I just really love this one. It's a nice, quaint film. This isn't. This is anything but a quaint film. It's suffering for 2 hours plus, maybe. My gosh, who was that? Chadwick? No, it's. Oh my gosh! Wow, I thought. I don't know. I thought. Wait. I thought Chadwick was in this movie. Odd. Pardon me then. That's on me. That's on me for not knowing who's in this movie. Okay. Anywho. Chiwetel Ejiofor does a great job in this one, as does Benedict Cumberbatch is in this, and then they're in Doctor Strange. It was the Marvel connection that kind of But anyways, this is a great movie. It is excellently done. You see the plight of the slaves and and just the whole situation is messed up. The whole situation is messed up. It's like owning people, no. Paying people, sure. But really, just treat people good, man. Treat people good. Come on. Man, this movie just really, it hurts to watch, but in a good way, because you feel like he'll get out of it, and eventually he will. But man, that road is like the rockiest, toughest road to ever get through. And they did a great job. Everybody did a great job of this one, honestly. Really great movie. I would put it higher, but I rank these mostly on rewatchability, and this one is really hard to rewatch. But I respect it for being an amazing film. It does a great job here. And yeah, I love this one. But this one is the best. Holy cow. Some of the funniest jokes I've ever seen. Some of the cleverest humor. Some of the weirdest gags. Some of the, strangest, most off-the-wall, absurdist junk. Anchorman 2 is it. And I think this might be, actually, the first movie poster. So, I'm doing great here. Yeah, Anchorman 2 though is phenomenal. The poster I found was really blurry, so I used this one, I guess. And whoops, sorry. Anchorman 2 though is incredible. I'm just gonna find the poster real quick. Anchorman 2, the poster. Why is it so blurry? Can't believe it's that blurry. Going to find my list of movies. Doo-doo-boo. It's going so well, by the way. This whole review is going just so well. Yeah. Uh, there it is. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Oh yeah, I can't. Okay. Well, this is great. Just live doing this is pretty funny. Okay. That's cool. It just pops up. All right. So, yeah, Anchorman 2 is phenomenal. The whole black scene is one of my favorite scenes in the entire world. It reminds me exactly of the Germans scene from the show Faulty Towers, where it's a situation that we've all gotten past, but apparently some people haven't. And we would treat those people and teach them how to act better. But my gosh, the character banter in that scene is phenomenal. The scene when the scene with the RV they're in is hysterical. But I think the ending really puts a cherry on top with every single news station and every single cameo you can think of showing up, and it just works so well, and it's so funny. It's just so cleverly done, this movie. It's just stupid. It's so dumb that it's clever and it's funny. It's just so dumb, and it goes like... Oh God. And then the scene where they all come back together and they slowly recruit each member back to the team. And then Brick's one is one of my favorites. First of all, because Fred Willard's in it. But second of all, because of the twist of it. It's perfect. It's like the perfect comedy. It's one of the perfect comedies like of the world. I love it so much. It's very funny, really weird. For those of you who are Sonic fans, Tom's in it. So he plays a character that his name changes halfway through, and that's another funny joke. All the jokes are just great in this one. I love this one so much. It's an incredible movie that, man, yeah, yeah, mhm, mhm, mhm. All right. Okay, so that was 2013. Let's go to 2014. I saw this one in the theater, and it was okay. I don't know why I saw it in the theater. I don't really see a point to it, honestly. It's kind of boring and lame. And where's my YouTube? Oh, there it is. Hello, YouTube. Good to see you again. No one's watching, which is fun. Whatever. Yeah, this one sucks. It's just boring, and there's no point. And yawn. This one's even more boring, I think, actually. I don't remember that one. I remember this one being just so much waiting around, so many annoying things happening. There's half the cast is waiting for someone to rescue them, and they're in like a shed the entire movie. Hugh Jackman shows up in this one, I think, for a brief moment. It's really funny, but other than that, it's kind of it. It's good to see Robin again. This movie was okay until the baby showed up, and then it just was awful. There's a oh my gosh, I can't speak today. There's a fake plastic baby and it sucks. It's just, oh my god. Why? I swear they had like twins they were using, and then like both twins called out sick or whatever and couldn't do it, so they got a plastic baby, and it's one of the funniest things ever. This movie just, oh man. This movie too. Like stretching the movies out, I'm telling you, doesn't work. So this one is just one big fight, and there's no point. And then the stupid guy running around with the fake women's clothing, Alfred, whatever his name is, and then the king of the lake, or whatever. And my gosh, it's just not good. This one I forgot that much about it. I don't know. It's dinosaurs and junk, and those are cool, but dinosaurs do not a great movie make, I hate to say. One of my family members is in this movie. I saw it, and it's more like a great little, last hurrah in a way kind of thing, where you get all the cast from the previous movies and have them interact with each other. And it's cool. A lot of great dancing once again, and that's awesome, but as a movie goes, not really, all that great, I don't think. But yeah, still a great movie. This one is laughable. Oh my god, the King Stefan character is just terrible. I hate him in this one. There's no dragon; it's just a big crow or something. And Maleficent is really well cast and really well made up. She looks exactly like Maleficent from the film, the old Disney film, and that's in my top 10, by the way. So I was really looking forward to this, and it's just like the character needs a better script and a better thing to do. But other than that, it looks good, at least the character. But that's it. That's the only thing that's good. Oh man, this one, Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah, just too many villains, too overstuffed. I love the relationship between Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone's characters. They're really great, and she's a great actress too. Really love her and stuff. He's a great Spider-Man also, but yeah, the villains and the characters and the script and plot don't really work that well for this one. So at least Jimmy Fox got redeemed, so that's cool. Taken 3 was okay. I remember being better than Taken 2 by a large margin, but not as good as the other films in this list. Forrest Whitaker's in this one. I like seeing him in movies. He's pretty cool. Otherwise, it's a good movie, and I thought it was fun. It's your standard kind of Taken thing. Good little twist in this one, too. I like it a lot. Another Liam Neeson movie where he's on an airplane. I don't remember much about this, but I think the lighting and the ending was cool. Even though it's really unplausible how they're like this crashing plane he's fighting. It's so cool. But yeah, it takes a while to get there, and it's kind of boring in a way, some parts, but it's well done in others. This is a great concept. It's actually pretty funny. They just become cops for no reason. They just steal uniforms and cars and stuff. And it's very well... What is going on? What is with all these names that are like 666 and other... I don't get it. I'm going to keep on moving on. But yeah, this is a funny concept that doesn't really hold that much water or that much weight, but it's still clever. This one made me cry in the middle of it, but it does not a good movie make. It is a little bit overstuffed with characters. I think the TV series fleshes out a little bit more, but it's a good sort of pilot for that, and Baymax is cute, and the whole, twist with the villain is pretty okay. I think the brothers scenes are really well done. I love those. And Hero's a great protagonist, but Baymax is adorable. I love him. He's wonderful. Interstellar is a very well done movie. I really love the world building in this. Literally, all the different worlds they go to, and that cool robot guy. He's great. The little monolith looking thing that can move on its own, and that's really neat. I love that one. McConaughey does a great job in this, and I love the ending twist. It's so well done and really cool. Yeah, honestly, the whole thing about this movie is the characters, and your setting is your key, and it's really good in this one. I love it. This one is pretty funny because you have the villain going ah ah ah, and it's like, oh my god. Yeah, it's really just awkward at some points. Yeah, not much else to say. I like the dragons; are pretty cool. And it was pretty well done for a movie. I liked it. I think better than the first, honestly. This is one of those series that kind of just grows on you, for me at least. So I liked it a lot. This book was like my introduction to dystopian novels when I was a kid, and I'm really into dystopian novels. I think in high school, and it kind of dropped off a little bit in college and stuff. But this one's really good. They finally made a good movie of it, so I watched it and I liked it a lot. It's basically the book, and I love it. It's very well done. The characters are great. Jeff Bridges and Meryl Streep do a good job too. I think he is perfectly cast as the Giver. Maybe make his beard a little longer, but it was just so well done. This movie, I'm really happy they made this one. Now make it good 1984. Dang it, somebody. The Interview was a really fun movie that my family and I watched. We made popcorn for my popcorn machine. It was really nice. But this one, I don't know if we watched it whatever. I'm not going to say how I watched it. But this is really funny and just a strange movie that two random guys go meet Kim Jong Un and have fun. It's so silly. It's just such a silly movie. And oh, man, who's the guy that was in Fresh Off the Boat? I think that was him. He does a great job on this as Kim Jong Un. It's so funny. Um, and the fact that Firework is a pivotal plot point in this one is one of the funny. Katy Perry's Firework being a pivotal plot point is one of the funniest plot points I've ever seen in a movie. This is just so clever and really well done. I like it a lot. This one is a little slow moving and plotting, and Godzilla doesn't really show up that much in it, but it's a pretty good film. Probably should have put it lower, honestly. I made this list years ago and didn't really curate that much on what I really liked or really didn't like. But yeah, this one could go lower or whatever, but the hype for this one was great. And sadly, it did let me a little bit down, but it's still really cool. This is a great concept, your neighbors are really loud, and this actually turns out to be like a frat house next to your house. And it's like Seth Rogen goes to dad, and he has a wife, and like a little baby, and it's cute. And then there's like just neighbors partying, and he infiltrates the house, and it's so funny and just clever and cute. It's a good movie. I like it. I'm not a fan of this one that much, but it's warming up to me. Movies that I miss the beginning of, I find I like less. And I missed the beginning of this on the initial watch in theaters. Probably should watch it again. But I think the core cast is really solid. I've never been a fan of the movies where they're just starting out and they hate each other. This kind of thing happens a lot, and I'm like, please stop hating each other and start working together as a team. I know the whole goal of it is to be working together as a team. That's why I think 2 is one of the better ones, as well as 3. But we'll get to those eventually. But yeah, this one just isn't really my cup of tea that much. The other ones I think are a little bit better, but I appreciate what they did for this one. It's good. I like this one a lot, actually. Pretty interesting, fresh concept on the spy genre. A lot of good, cool effects in this one. Great casting. The church scene was nuts. Insane. Really well done for that one. Yeah, just... The villain scares me because it's kind of a real thing that could happen, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, great cast. Great plot. Though one of the villains has swords for feet. That's awesome. Yeah, other than that, it's cool. Oh, and Sam Jackson plays, like, a really weird, funny version of himself. I don't remember this one that much. Yeah. Maybe I do? I don't know. Christoph Waltz is in it. I think he was good in this. I'm forgetting this movie a lot, but I put it up here for a reason. I think it was well done, honestly. I think mostly Christoph Waltz and Chris Pine carried it, and the rest of the cast, of course. Jason Sudeikis and Jason Bateman. And do they have trouble on the set, you think? I don't know. And, of course, Charlie. The cast is actually a little bit bigger and pretty good, and I like it, but yeah, it's good. I may have to rewatch it or something. This one's amazing. Oh my god. Love this one. Yeah. Yeah, Koba's a phenomenal villain. I love that. Gary Oldman's in this one too. Does a great job on that. Of course, wow. Who's Gary? Andy Serkis. Incredible. Just incredibly done here. This is one of the better movies of the Planet of the Apes saga. I'm going to watch the originals, honestly. I think they'll be pretty fun. But this one, hard to beat. Incredible. Never saw the third, by the way, so don't count on that. I really like this one, and I think I switched them around, whatever, but yeah, Penguins is great. I love this one. I love the John Malkovich octopus villain. That's a really cool concept that isn't really explored. How you can just wear a human suit and act amongst them. It's pretty well done. I like the alternate team they had. That was pretty cute. And how, Private was really trying to, be a good character and live up to Skipper's, demands. And there's a nice little message and arc. But, oh my god, the joke they have with the villain henchman names is one of the funniest jokes I've seen in a long time. It's just brilliant and clever, and I don't want to spoil it here, but it's just so good. It's so good. I am getting more comments I gotta read. Okay. I'll let that one slide, I think. Apparently Linda Harris 666 has the name because it's close to Halloween, which is fair. We're only a few months out. Ooh. All right. Yeah, Penguins is a great movie. I really love it. I love penguins, and these characters are awesome, and they deserve a movie. They're great. Birdman is interesting because it's all shot like it's one take, and it's so cool. And all the hallucinations he has are really nice. And I like how it's sort of a meta narrative on how movies are made and film is done. And it's a really neat kind of like thing to see. And I got to move my head, my screen more over so I can watch me because I keep me in the line of sight. But yeah, this is a great movie. The whole cast is great. It's just who else is in this? Zach Galifianakis, Edward Norton, Andrea. Okay. So okay, all right. I can see why I love this one a lot. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's just a well done movie. I liked it. This one is very feel good, very heartwarming. I love. I don't mean to dig on Jon Favreau, but him having a wife like Sofia Vergara, come on. Come on. It's like Ed O'Neill having a wife like Sofia Vergara. But I respect it, you know. It's a very well done movie, really cute. And I love cooking. And my mother was a chef for years. Still makes amazing food. I love her so much. This movie's great. I think we saw this together. We loved it. I loved it. Such a heartwarming, feel-good movie that really is just, you know, a love letter to food. It's a great love letter to food. And the whole critic thing is wonderful and pretty fun to watch in this one, too. Yep, everyone's favorite. Don't know if it's mine yet. I haven't seen it in a long time. It still holds up, though. Captain America Winter Soldier, very well done. Really good twists. I like how Robert Redford's in this one. He's a really good job. Sebastian Stan shows up as a Winter Soldier again. Really great on that, too. I like how it's almost the Bucky trilogy in a way. Sam Jackson is a really funny manhole escape. It's pretty cute. And the whole car thing is funny as well. I like the scene in the mall with Black Widow and Cap. That random kiss to fool people, or at least to deter their eyes, was pretty funny. And the ending's really neat as well. It's a very well done movie with a lot of spy tropes, and it's Marvel trying to experiment a little bit with genres, which they need to do, and honestly should keep doing, I think. This one's great. I think it's... Oh gosh, what's his name? Eddie Redmayne. His best role. This is his best movie. Not that he should have stopped after this, because I think every actor has their great big break, and they slowly careen down the hill of slightly bad at worse movies over time, just taking everything because people want them. And I think he did a great job in this one. It was so excellently done. The slow decline of his health, and as well as his personality, and he just did a great job here. And it was a wonderful movie that I think more people should see. Stephen Hawking is a great, was a great, I forget if he's still alive or not, but he was a great person. Is he still alive? Let me just check real quick. Yeah, he passed in 2018. But yeah, he was great, and did great, and I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Too many movies. This is a great movie. I just love it. I think it's a really good feel-good movie, and it's very fun to watch. It's also great to learn about the real person that, gave us a lot of cool theories and stuff. He was the guy in the wheelchair with the voice that kind of sounded like this a little bit, but yeah, just a great movie. This one caught me by surprise. I think I saw this randomly while flipping channels. I was hooked. Again, dystopian literature, I really love it. And dystopian movies also. The whole concept of dystopia is really awesome, where the entire population of the world lives on a train that goes around the world as the world is frozen over. And the more towards the front of the train cars you are, the more upper class you are. And it's so cool to see this world, and I wish it could be explored more. There's a show I hear, but I feel like it's not going to be as good as this. That's why I'm not watching it at all. But yeah, it's just such a great movie about the fight to get to the front of the train car and going through every car and seeing how the world is. And you get enough glimpses of how the train world is that you kind of get it by the end. You don't really need any more or less. But it is just such a well done movie that's so cool. I think Bong Joon Ho did this. One of his first movies that I think I've seen of his. Became a big fan. Yeah, just an awesome one. I really loved it. Grand Budapest Hotel is, oh man, it's so funny. It's so funny. Ray Fiennes is great. I really love all the cast in this one. All the strange happenings going on in the hotel. It's really clever. Just a very fun, weird movie that he did that is just so cool. It's really nice. And just, I don't have much to say about it because I'm kind of forgetting it. But I remember loving it, and I think I'll like it again if I watch it again. So yeah, give it a watch. God, this one is. This may have been the years for like sequels coming out, but this one is the best of them all. My God, not only did they say we're gonna do it again, they kept saying we're gonna do it again, and did they deliver? Did they like totally deliver on this? Like, oh man, just so clever, so funny. The scene, God, it's like a giant ice cube. Your new office. The scene where Channing Tatum figures out what's going on is one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen in anything, and the scenes after that are just even better. And oh man, it was perfect. The ending was great. The beginning was great. But that whole scene where he figures it out. I just love how this whole movie is like... The whole conceit of the movie is that we're doing the same thing twice. And it's just brilliant. It's brilliantly done. Very funny, clever, and weird. And, yeah. Just awesome. Better than the first. Also, like Anchorman, better than the first. But not as good as this one. This one, Whiplash. Oh man. How to craft a movie 101. How to craft suspense 101. How to craft your characters 101. And it's like a small cast in a way that focuses on a small cast, but it's just such a good movie. I am just in awe. J.K. Simmons' best role. I think he won an Oscar. He deserves the Oscar. Miles Teller is phenomenal in this one. It's incredibly done. I think the whole cast deserves like a round of applause and a bow, and oh man. The problem is it's really intense, but the direction and acting makes it that way on purpose. It's hard to rewatch again for me, but my golly, watch it at least once. Watch Whiplash at least once in your life. You'll never forget it. It's so good. Like, so good. But not as good as this. Yep. This is like my top 10 also. Oh my gosh, the Lego movie's phenomenal. I really love it. All the characters are great. They just randomly put Batman in this. They also have Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill once again. Superman and Green Lantern. Oh my gosh, and the Will Ferrell's Lord Business is phenomenal. I love the character design of him. But my favorite in this movie is Good Cop, Bad Cop. How Liam Neeson played those roles back to back. Like, not even stopping for other takes. He just did Good Cop, then he went into Bad Cop, and he just kept... Incredible. His storyline is one of my favorite storylines, I think, of, like, any other fictional character, because it has some great layering to it, where he isn't truly a villain, he isn't truly a hero. It's so good. And then Emmett, this is the start of Chris Pratt's voice acting. I want to hate on him for it, but he is so good as Emmett. I really love him in this role. And it's sad that they keep picking him for these movies because he is not a good voice actor. He's made for this movie. That's the only thing he's made for. The everyday, average Joe kind of guy. Putting him in any other role is... No, don't do it. Mario, no, he's not Mario. Really, he isn't. Give that to a voice actor. He's not Garfield. He isn't. Give it to a voice actor. I'm sorry that, like, I have to do this. And by the way, Nick Offerman would have made an amazing Garfield. That would have been phenomenal. Sorry, I'm going off track, but he would have. Elizabeth Banks' Wild Style has a great joke where everyone thinks she's a DJ, and that's really funny. Morgan Freeman's first voice role that isn't really like a voice like it isn't really like a voiceover. It's just a voice role of a character. He usually plays the narrator and stuff, but not a character ever in anything animated. And he liked doing this. He did a great job in this one. I really love this one. It was very fun, very cute, very funny. He does a lot of funny lines because they take full advantage of him being Morgan Freeman. Nick Offerman's in this as a pirate. He does a pretty good job, but not like... It's odd. I think I would have had someone else in his role, maybe. I do love Nick Offerman, but... Get in a little better. Not Fred Armisen cranky levels of bad, but could have been better, certainly. I love the designs of the micromanagers. That's pretty fun. All the robots in the movie are really great as well. Oh my gosh, what else? The whole Hall of like Justice kind of thing in Cloud Cuckoo. Oh my god, Unikitty. Love Unikitty. Like, I don't know why. It's like how much I love Trip, the from Sonic Superstars. Unikitty's like that kind of thing. That cute, funny little like waif of a character. Just really sweet. Really cute. Look, oh my god, and Benny. The cast is stacked in this one, people. I love this. Spaceship! Yeah, the cast is just great in this one. And the amount of, like, quickness and speed everyone goes through, and the amount of, like, you know, things that happen so fast, and all the different, like, scuffs and scrapes on the minifigures and bricks, and how it all looks so good, and how they use smear frames, and how the entire credits sequence is all done in stop motion to the point where they almost ran out of certain bricks because they couldn't, like, you know, get the ones they needed, so they had to get them from like online resellers. And sorry, this is like the perfect movie. I really love it. I adore this one. Adore it. One of the best. Yeah, like a movie rocks. Just rocks. It's so fun and so funny. And the sets were great too. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a great movie. I really love this one. And it's excellent. Alright. Alright. And yeah. That's it. That's all the movies for 2013 and 2014. I really liked the ones that I liked. I didn't like the ones that I didn't. When I hit the end of this, I would love to do a top 10 best and a top 10 worst. Just to clear it up. So we're going to come back tomorrow and do more movies. The day after and do more movies. And probably maybe Thursday. No, I can't. Oh, I'm not going to be here Thursday because I'm seeing Fantastic Four. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to see a movie. It's going to be a good movie. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be a good movie. Yeah. Up to cool kids. But yeah, this was an awesome movie, and the sequel I think was funnier. I hate to say, but didn't have the heart. But it's one of those movies again where you just throw jokes at the wall and see what sticks, like Anchorman, in a way. So yeah. But yeah, this was great. All the other ones were that were. All the other ones weren't that weren't. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys later. So take care and thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye! Me too. I love the Lego movie also. It's a great movie. Very fun. But I'll see you all later. And take care. Bye-bye!